Hello everybody, jimmyispromo here, back again with another awesome video, and in today's video I do want to show you the brand new 2018 Good Lock and all of its new updates. Now if you are brand new here at the channel of jimmyispromo and you own a Samsung Galaxy device, don't forget to hit on that subscribe button as well as the bell for notifications so you get notified for future videos. And don't forget about that playlist tab on the very top to check out all the new videos I've posted so far for the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Before I get too deep inside of Good Lock 2018, I do want to let you know that if you have the Samsung Galaxy S9 or the S9 Plus and you open up Good Lock, you will see that it will be a little different versus this one right over here for the Galaxy Note 9. Now this one is running Android 8.1, which does allow for MultiStar to be installed. Now if you look right over here, you can see that MultiStar is not there, and if I do head over into where Good Lock is located, there is no update option. Now the process of downloading Good Lock 2018 is not inside of the Play Store. If you go to the Play Store and you search for Good Lock, you will be finding something completely different. You want to head inside of your application tray. This is where your applications will be sitting if they're not on your home screen. Now inside of the application tray on the very top right hand side, you will see these three little dots, which means more options. And once you tap on that, you will find the option of Galaxy Essentials. Now on the very top right hand side, you will see the option of search, and you just want to simply type in Good Lock 2018, or you can just search for Good Lock. Now you can see I've already typed it out, so I'm just going to click on that option, and this is where you are able to download and install Good Lock 2018. Now that you have Good Lock downloaded and installed on your phone, once you open up the application, you will notice that there's more applications you are able to download and install. Basically, Good Lock 2018 is a place that Samsung consolidates and places in new applications that brings new features or customizations to your Samsung Galaxy devices. Going down the list of applications that Good Lock gives you is going to be MultiStar. This one is able to create new lock screen styles. The Quick Start is a way you're able to customize your special Quick Start. So all of this right up here, I was able to change the different colors. Also your Task Changer. Now this one's actually pretty fun. It's a way to change how your recent applications is going to look and operate. You can also have routines, so you can set your phone to do certain things when you're either connected to a Wi-Fi signal or you get to a location, or if you're at a movie. Clock Face, this is actually one that I talked about from before where I downloaded the APK off the internet, but Clock Face is also now a part of Good Lock 2018 where you're able to change the styles of your lock screen and also your always on display. And then the brand new one that's part of Good Lock 2018 is going to be MultiStar. Now this one again is only going to work on Android devices that's running 8.1 and higher. If you have 8.0, you will not have this option here, which this one is able to give you more enhanced multi-window experience. And then on the very bottom, if there is a few more applications you would want to download, there is some more recommended applications from the Good Lock family, which is more customizations for your Edge lighting. You also have a Edge Touch. Here's your one-handed plus, as well as a sound assistant. Now I will let you know right now my favorite applications inside of Good Lock is going to be the Quick Start, as well as the Task Changer. Routines I will maybe use once in a while here and there, as well as Clock Face. I'll use that all the time. But I do want to let you know what it looks like when you have these applications installed versus not installed. So if you see all of these with the green check mark, these ones are all installed. Other than that, MultiStar is not. Once you click on any of these applications, it'll take you to the screen here. You're able to get this thing installed. And once it's already fully installed, you hit the back button once, and then you get inside of that application. So now that this is downloaded, you hit that back button, and then now you're able to go inside of MultiStar. Before we go down the list of everything you're able to do and all the different customizations and all the different styles, I do also want to let you know if you press and hold on any of these applications, you are able to add them to your home screen. Also, if there's any of these that you've downloaded, but then you find out you don't really want to have on your phone, on the very top right hand side, you have those three little dots, and then you can hit on Edit. And then this is where you are able to get them uninstalled. So now let's do a fast rundown of all these applications, and let's start on the very top with MultiStar. So once you toggle this one on, you hit on that little plus button. This is where you're able to change the background color and also the placement of everything else on the lock screen. So once you have your color picked out, hit on this little left and right arrow. You're able to choose and change the placement of everything. So as of right now, you can see that the time, the notifications, and this little icon over here is changing. But this little icon over here is a plus to add in a shortcut. So let's say that YouTube, Flashlight, and Allo is my main three applications I would like to use. Once you hit on apply, now you can see that they are also placed on the screen, and it changes the placement of where they're at. You can also change your clock on whichever clock you would like to use, and then also the item visibility. So if you don't want to have any of these or some of these to kind of be shown, you're able to show them or not show them. So this is your lock status icon. You can either have it shown or not. You can have your status bar shown or not on the very top. So you can kind of go through there and customize exactly how you want it to be shown, and then hit on save. Now, because I like my lock screen so much, I will not be saving mine, but you are able to go through here and you can change your unlock type if you wanted to swipe left or right or up or down. You also have the different app shortcut interaction. You can have it set up as the Samsung default or another way of interacting. You can also use the system clock or not, as well as keep the system wallpaper. Now we're going to head down to Quick Start. Now this one is one that I definitely love to use, and really inside of here you're going to be playing with the coloring. Now the simple indicator, this is probably something that you won't be playing with. This is a way that you're able to hide different icons on the top. So if you don't want to see your mobile data signal, you can actually hide it. Maybe if you don't want to see your alarm because you know it's set but you don't want to see the icon, you can turn it off, and so on and so forth with all of these different icons that's on the very top. Now with that one there, you probably won't use it as much because it's an indicator letting you know something that's probably important. So you probably don't want to play with simple indicator unless if you want to. And then the one on the very bottom is going to be the notification multi-window. So if you have this one turned on, if you get a notification, if you swipe left with your finger, it'll give you the opportunity to do multi-window with that application. Now that we've gone through with the two bottom ones, that's not as important. Now let's talk about the most important one inside of here, which is your coloring. Now these two over here are ones that I've already created, and these are the three default that you will see. So let's say that we go with the middle and you want to edit whichever one you're looking at. So first off, let's change color 1. Now color 1 is going to be those icons that are selected and the line of your brightness. Now color 2, this is going to be a different color of the things that are actually not selected. So let's just go over with this red color. And then for your background color, it's whatever color you want that background to be. So it's actually really nice up over here that it actually shows you what it's going to be before you even choose it. So now I'm going to go through this line and I'm going to make it black. But with these two colors here, I want to make it just maybe a little bit easier to read. So with this red, I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm actually going to put this one as gray. So this one looks just a little bit better. Now when it comes to the background transparency, one of the things I do want to highly suggest is put it right over here. Somewhere right over in this area, because if you get a notification and you have your transparency high, you will not be able to read it. So if you put it down over here, you're able to read and see everything else quite a bit better. You also have a blur effect of whatever is in the background of your home screen here. So if you pull down your little notifications panel, what is all going to be blurred out in the background and how much of a blur. So I always have the blur effect pretty much almost anywhere really. Almost all of them look well. Your dim effect is going to be this right here. It's kind of dimming, going below your little settings on the very top. So if you want it to kind of dim down, it looks also pretty nice. And then you can also see if you want your notifications to be in that same color theme or if you want it to be gray. And when you're finished, you hit on save and then you just hit on apply. Now you can see that I have multiple ones here. This one definitely changed to what I just changed it to, but let's say that I go right on back to one I've already created. I hit on apply and now I'm back to the one that I've made from previously. Now we're going to head into another one of my favorites, which is the task changer. Now inside of task changer, it changes the way that your recent applications look. So now let's say that you go to the very top, cube in is probably my favorite one. Hit on that recent button and you're able to see what it looks like when you go through those recent applications. Now if you want to try maybe this rotation up, hit on recent apps again, you're able to see what it's doing and some of its effects. And then you also have mini mode. Mini mode will help you, it'll make it pretty much smaller, which makes it more common sense with only your thumb. You only really need to have your recent apps more towards the bottom than having it towards the very top. So again, if I turn off mini mode, you will notice that it's going to be much larger and a little bit taller. And then right over here, you have the option of blur background effect. So if I have this one off and I hit on my recent apps, you can see that you can see my background fully. Now, if I turn on the blur background effect, when I hit on recent apps, everything is going to be blurred out. And you're also able to center the currently running application. Now, one of the things I also do want to show you inside of the task changer that some people don't know is when you go inside of your recent applications, when you go to these icons on the very top, you can tap on those icons and you can either lock the application so it does not close if you try to close it out, or you can even hide the content. So now let's say that I wanted to show the content and maybe let's say that we go to a different application, maybe the internet. So let's say that we go to Chrome and then once I hit on the recent apps, you can see that this one is actually locked. So now when I hit on close all, the Chrome is actually still going to stay there because I do have it locked. Now let's say that there's some sensitive information with Chrome, you can also hide the content so nobody is going to see it. And the other thing you will notice with Task Changer is that when you do hit on that recent apps, let's say that we go inside of the Chrome, when you hit on recent apps one more time, you have this icon here, which is going to be more applications. So now let's say that we go to the very bottom and maybe I wanted to open up YouTube. So if you press and hold, you can either take it to the top or you can take it down and now you're going to have multi-window. Now the next one up is going to be routines. Now this is a way it's able to shorten your tasks, which means if you're in a situation, maybe you get home and you turn on 5 different settings, well, the moment you get home and you do one thing, it'll actually do it all for you. Or let's say you go to a movie theater and you want your brightness to go down to 20%, you want your phone to be on Do Not Disturb, you want your sound to be silent. All of this could be done by doing one thing, and that is by turning on your My Routines. Now once you turn this on, because it is probably accessing your lock screen, you do want to show your credentials when you turn it on initially. Now that I have proven that this was me that turned on My Routines, that means that if I'm at home and I'm connected to my Wi-Fi network, which is actually my Google Fiber network, the great thing about it is that now when I go to my lock screen, I can actually simply swipe it and it's already unlocked. That's just one of the things I set up for the routine. Now, and also a nice thing you're able to do is when you go inside of any of these, you can also add some of these to your home screen. And so now let's say that I go to a movie and I turn on my movie mode, it put on Do Not Disturb and it changed my brightness down to 20%, and it also put my phone to silent. Now the next one up is going to be Clock Face. Now Clock Face was one that was recently added to Good Lock 2018, and I just previously did a video where I downloaded Clock Face off of an APK off the internet. Now this is a place where you're able to get more clock faces for your always on display as well as the lock screen. Now once you go to either one of these two here, you will notice that there's going to be about 31 more clock faces for one and about 20 for the other. Now this is just a place you're able to choose more clock faces for either your always on display as well as your lock screen, and it's going to be this very last icon over here that gives you that ability to have more. And the very last one is going to be MultiStar. Now this one over here is brand new for any of the Androids that's running 8.1 and after. So if you do not see MultiStar, that just means that you're running on a phone that's running on 8.0. Now this is a way that you're able to use multi-window without pausing. So originally, if you kind of go through, let's say maybe you're watching YouTube and you're playing a game, if you have this off right here, if this one is off, then you're going to be active over here, but it'll be paused over here. And if you have this one turned on, then you're able to have active over here of maybe watching YouTube, where it's not going to pause with your gameplay or anything else. And you'd also be able to enable multi-window to all applications, but there will be a couple applications that might not work perfectly, but this is an experimental way of making every application go into multi-window. And then you also have ghost mode as well as a floating notification. Now, when you go through some of these here, it will probably ask you to restart your phone, and once you turn it on, then just simply hit on restart. But before I restart the phone really fast, I do want to turn on this floating notification, and you do want to go to your permission settings, and you do want to find MultiStar. And once you give this the notification or the access to where you're going to see small little notifications and small little baby windows, you can choose which applications is going to pop up with a little floating icon. So let's say we maybe want to use YouTube, Snapchat, and then Allo. Then you just want to hit on that back button, and now I'm going to click this one here to restart the phone. Now that the phone is restarted, let's say that you're watching YouTube, but you also want to play a game at the exact same time. So if you hit on that recent button and then you tap right over here for your other applications, let's say that you wanted to play maybe the Horizon Chase. So I'm going to drag it right on the very bottom, and you can see that my video on the very top is not paused. Now on the other generations or the older version of this video would have paused already, as this other one down over here would have been playing the game. Now the very last thing inside of MultiStar is going to be ghost mode, and what it means by ghost mode is if you put your application inside of this pop-up little view here, you have the very top left hand side of a little icon that means ghost, and it changes the transparency of this application. Now another way you are able to open up something in the pop-up view is if you hit on your recent applications, click on the applications on the very bottom left hand side, and let's just say for example calculator. Now if you drag your icon in the very middle, it's going to be the pop-up view, and then this is where you have your option of changing the transparency again. So this will help you out if you have an application in the background, but you still want to see what is going on the very foreground here, so you're able to go through this and have it pretty much in ghost mode. So this has been a fast run through of Good Lock 2018 and some of its updates. So I hope that you guys have liked this video. If you guys did, please give this thing a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit on subscribe right over here on the very bottom left hand side. You can subscribe with that little red circle. Share this video with your friends and family and social media sites. And outside of that, I'll see you guys later.